Hey everybody, it's Benjamin here from the Scented Dark Fragrance channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Y'all know that we're fragrance enthusiasts, we're fragrance lovers, we're passionate about fragrance here at the Scented Dark Fragrance channel. So thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to be talking about Angie from the house of Rosie Jane. This is another niche brand, another niche fragrance that is flying under people's radars. Almost nobody knows about them, almost nobody's heard about them, and I'd love to bring y'all fragrances that, not a lot of people know about. So let's talk about this fragrance. First off, with the smell, we're getting a kind of a gardenia fragrance, but this is the whole gardenia. This is like the roots and the leaves and the flowers. I do like a gardenia smell, but I tend to like more of the florals aspect of it, especially if it's crisp and fresh. Like Kieran NYC's, 10 a.m. Flirt. I love that fragrance. This one is kind of a different story. There's also a fig here. The fig also is not overtly fruity or overtly juicy. It's kind of like an earthy fig. It's kind of like, a fig that's maybe, I don't know, from a desert. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of exactly too much sweetness, and it doesn't feel like there's a lot of water to it. It's almost like a dry fig in a way. Very interesting stuff. If you look up the notes, they say there's a nude musk. I'm not exactly sure what a nude musk is, but there is that musk that comes off almost more skin-like to this fragrance. To my nose, I do have to say that there seems to be more florals. There's something more going on than just gardenia. It could be my nose, but there is some kind of yellow floral, yellow aldehydic kind of vibe. It could just be the gardenia. Maybe there's different, it's a whole different family or breed of gardenia going into this one from the ones I've smelled. I like those, I guess, green gardenias. Anyways, this stuff almost has that mimosa-like smell and yellow aldehydes. And I do try to be very objective. I do try to put my opinion out there. I'll do that at the end of the video. But this stuff is pretty floral. It's pretty fresh. It has a little bit of sweetness, and then it has a musk. So floral. It's mostly a floral fragrance with a little bit of fruitiness, and again, a very interesting skin-like musk. So if you love bright, cheerful, almost piercing florals as a lady, you might really like this. That stuff actually sells really well. It's actually a pretty big top seller. We'll talk about that in a second too. But with the performance, ladies and gents, I think that this fragrance is more... I think it's more of a 6 or 7 hour fragrance, probably 7 hours. This stuff actually does last a good long time, and the projection is maybe slightly above average. It's not a big shouter, but it is very noticeable. There is a sillage. This stuff does make itself known. Not only performance is pretty good, or maybe slightly above average, it's a distinctive smell. To me, yellow aldehydes, things like Chanel No. 5-esque fragrances, they're very noticeable. They have a big personality, and they're easy to pick up on. So definitely a fragrance with some personality here. Compliment factor wise, to me, this is an overtly feminine fragrance. I'm sure anybody can wear anything, but you've got florals here, big, loud, aldehydic florals. You got a little bit of fruity fig and some musk, and I didn't feel comfortable wearing this out and about. I did test it on my skin a couple times for review to test it, but I'm just not going to go out and about and really wear this fragrance confidently around other people. I'm more of a masculine guy. I don't consider myself macho. Maybe some of y'all do consider me, me a macho guy. I'm a traditionally masculine kind of guy through and through. So this fragrance does not work for me for my personality, but I do see that this is a pretty good fragrance. It's a top seller. I can see that if you do like a pretty yellow floral, bright floral fragrance, this probably is really well crafted. And now let's jump to the price. Because I don't exactly love the smell for myself personally, and also because I thought the price was going to be really high when I got this decant. I thought that I was going to give this thing a negative review. I honestly thought that I was going to give this fragrance a very negative review because I don't like the smell. It's composed well, but I don't like the aldehydes in it for me personally. but it's a good smell. And people out there love this. This is actually a big top seller once again, and I didn't know that. And also the price is not bad. You can get a 50 ml of this fragrance for $65. So compared to 100 ml, like a a big bottle, an average size bottle, that's about 130 bucks. It's kind of entry level niche, and that's kind of the quality you're getting here. If this fragrance was 150, 180, especially 200 bucks, I would be criticizing it. But if you can get this, bite size for $65, has good performance, that's probably all that you need, 50 mils. You probably don't need 100 mils of this, especially if you can ever get this on sale or with like a loyalty program or anything. I mean, this actually could be a pretty good value for your money if you love this kind of fragrance. So this fragrance actually is not bad at all. It's just not my style. And again, with being a fragrance reviewer, you have to recognize what you like and what you don't like, and you have to, help people to understand fragrances outside of your norm, outside of what you personally like. So I personally don't like this smell, but I recognize the quality, I recognize the blending, and I recognize that this fragrance performs. This is a great, again, a fragrance for a lady out there who loves her bold, perhaps more loud florals, and really likes those fragrances, maybe like Chloe. If you like, big, bright, happy florals, I think that this is one of the better ones that I've come across recently. And I don't say that lightly. There's a lot of fragrances that come out that, they throw aldehydes at you and they throw florals at you, and, they might not have this kind of quality or this kind of smell. So if you like Chanel, Chance, if you like, Chanel No. 5, if you like some really loud florals, you're going to like this stuff. I think it's going to do you right. So my final thoughts are not for me, but out there it's going to be for somebody. Again, it's perfectly unisex. I know some guys even are comfortable with wearing Chanel No. 5, but for me personally, it's not something that I would personally wear. But check this fragrance out. Let me know what you think. Let me know below. Do you like big, loud florals? Do you like those Chanel No. 5s? Do you like aldehydes? Have you ever smelled this fragrance? Have you heard about this fragrance? I think somebody out there is absolutely going to love this stuff. And I want to help you understand and find this fragrance if it's what you truly love. Because I'm all about, as a reviewer, helping you find what you love. A fragrance that you're going to connect with, a fragrance that you're interested in. I think that this is a very nice fragrance indeed. For some lady out there, somebody's going to love this little juice and this little baby for sure. So thank y'all so much for being here, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed my review. If you did like my review today, please help me out. Please give me a like, a comment, a subscribe, hit that notification bell down there below. Y'all see it down there. Y'all know how to do it. And when you hit the notification bell, please hit all notifications, because I've been uploading every day. I've been very consistent. I've been putting in a lot of work. So definitely, check out my content, check out my videos. I've been very consistent for a long time. And if you do like my content, so I hope that you do. I'll see you next time, my friends. Wear what you love, rock what you got. This is a nice little creation. I'll see you next time, everybody, and bye.